Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into one of the biggest ideas shaping the workplace right now. This whole global reskilling push.
Hmm.
We've been looking at some really crucial research focused on how this plays out in Africa and specifically in South Africa's workforce.
Right.
And our mission here really is to look past the optimistic headlines in reports like the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs.
Those big glossy reports.
Exactly. We need to ask a more uncomfortable question with
Yeah.
AI and automation on the horizon. Who is actually getting these skills upgrades?
And who is being quietly left behind.
Yes.
And you see this forecast all the time, right?
Yeah.
AI, automation, the green transition, all causing this massive disruption that requires these huge skills upgrades.
Of course.
But what we found is that for the global south, that kind of language, it's too clean. It completely ignores the harsh reality of structural inequality that workers are already facing.
So let's unpack that. Are we saying that all this focus on training is, I don't know, missing the point if the foundation isn't there?
In a way, yes. The analysis suggests that in a place like South Africa, just trying to train your way out of this disruption, it sort of sidesteps the fact that many workers were never given a fair start.
Because of things like fragile schooling or
Exactly, or deep digital exclusion. And what's fascinating is when you see who really benefits, it's a tiny slice of the workforce.
the ones who are already advantaged?
Precisely. The ones with degrees, English proficiency, their own devices, and employers who are already investing in them, they are perfectly positioned for the new AI economy.
And they become the success stories you read about.
They are the success stories.
Wow. I mean, that's a pretty brutal assessment of the divide.
It is.
And that leads us to these invisible workers the source talks about, the ones who are first in line for automation but are totally outside these plans.
Yes. Think about the warehouse picker or the call center agent on a short-term contract.
Or like an older clerk in a rural office.
Hmm. And this raises a really crucial question about execution. Because corporate upskilling strategies so often just default to, a playlist of online courses.
Right, with no actual time set aside to do that.
Exactly. Performance targets don't change and learning time isn't protected. So the result is that reskilling becomes a polite way of saying to everyone, yes, bridge jobs, where AI tools are used to extend what existing workers can do rather than just replacing them outright. It's about finding local, context-aware pathways.
Instead of just copy-pasting a model from Silicon Valley.
You can't just copy-paste it.
So, the WEF narrative, it invites us to imagine this great wave of human learning that matches technological disruption.
Mm.
It's a very inspiring vision.
It's a great vision. But we're left with this thought for you. If we ignore who is actually able to ride that wave, we risk making the very inequalities we claim we're trying to solve even deeper.
Mm-hmm.
The real test for governments and companies in Africa isn't just about what new jobs AI creates. It's about who they choose to invest in and who they quietly leave out of the future. Something for you to mull over.